What's up, guys? Guardian Graft, and we are back. And so, anyway, yes, Season 2 started. First episode was the koala exhibit. If you haven't seen that yet, you might want to check it out. I kind of tore you around this little area, but anyway, we aren't going to worry about that today. So anyway, we're working on the second area, which is the only these right here are the only two pre-built exhibits I have. And then after that, I need to build it while I actually do it, because I decided to just give myself a little bit of a boost. But so anyway, this exhibit, some people recommended that moose or flamingos could go in here, and I thought it was a pretty good idea. It's just that I feel like there's not enough land for a moose, and also the flamingos. I'd prefer more of like a marshy area and stuff, so much of a woodland like area. But there's going to be beavers in here. So yeah, that means a lot of wood, a lot of water, stuff like that. So that's why I got all these different materials. I got all sorts of different wood and all that just to make it, just to make it look better. I got campfires and a shovel to put out the campfire because, it got a pile of wood, I don't know. But, so, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So, first off, the first thing we should probably do is try to work on the Beaver Dam, if I had to assume anything. So, let's go ahead and get all this stuff out because I'm going to need this right here. So, first off, and oh wait, I did grab that already. I still have a roaring soul. Good to know. So, let me think here. How would I exactly do this? I wanted to take up a little bit of the water, but I need to make sure it stays away from there. So, I would say probably about, I need it to be like it needs to be circle-ish. Like, it doesn't have to be like a full-on, really, really circular-like thing. It doesn't have to be like completely, like, I guess how you'd say, symmetrical. But I do want it to be a pretty decent size. I think there's pretty good. It still gives them a good bit of room to swim around and all that. And this right here isn't actually the actual dam, I don't think. This right here is just the home. The dam is actually where it blocks off, and I plan on putting a little bit of wood over there. It's just going to be high enough so that way they can't get out. But so then, what I need to do, they actually have underwater entrances. So that means I need to make this right here to where they enter in under the water. So wherever I make the entrance, it needs to be like that. So the entrances need to have like little areas like this, that way they can get in. So I'm gonna do like 3 different entrances, about like that. And then what I need to do is I've seen kind of inside of them. They'll have it to where like by the entrances there's like ways you get in, and then and there's water right there. But after that all the water is gone in the one area, and then right inside of here there is a bunch of wood and all that. So something about like that. They have a little bit of water by the entrance. Then I need to build this up. Right now I'm just trying to get the basic shape. Then I'll get back to working on details later. So then what I want to go ahead and do is add in slabs up here. So that way they still have a little bit of extra room, and it still lets in a little bit of light. And then at the top of the slabs I can have like trap doors and stuff to kind of like raise it up a little bit. And then also more slabs. So that way it's like it hasn't completely stopped there. And then also along the sides over here, I need to add in a few extra slabs and trapdoors and all that such contraptions. So that way it can kind of like, so that way it can, be a little bit less symmetrical, and it can be a little bit more rounded, I guess. So then I also need to go ahead and do like some of this here. So that way it also still looks a little bit more random, because, this was built by wild animals. It wouldn't be that random. Like, like, it would be like, what do I mean that random? It would be random. It would be this random. It's just that it wouldn't be this smooth or this rounded at the edges or anything like that. It needs to look like to where you can tell that this right here was made by a bunch of wild animals. So there we go. I say we got a pretty good shape for a dam. I think it's alright. I might just go ahead and just do that right there. And there, I'd say that's a pretty alright dam. Let me see if I can get inside really fast. I hope, crap. Alright, so do I have a pair of elytra? No, I do not. I guess I'm just gonna have to break my way in. So, like this. So, everything should be completely fine in here. I'm just gonna try to shape it up just a little bit. So, just a little bit of extra detailing and all that. So, about like that. That should do just fine. So, then I can go ahead and put this back and put that back. Actually, I'll change this into a trapdoor just for a little bit of extra randomness. So now that that's done, I need to go over here and start working on this part of the dam, because it still needs to look like a dam, like, like they still barricaded this off and all that. So it needs to be high enough so that way they don't jump out or anything like that. And so some about like this here, and then I'll make it to where it goes up here, and it needs to be at least a block and a half tall. so that way they can't really jump out or anything like that. But whenever it's here in the water, it doesn't need to be as high up as the other ones are, so something about like this right here would work just fine. And then I can just kind of do like this here for a little bit of extra random shapes and all that. So about like this. So there we go. We got the little dam right over there built. It doesn't look too bad. I might actually just go ahead and just try to add in a little bit of extra detailing and all that. Just try to make it look a little bit more nicer. So about like this right here. And there we go. There's the dam and there's the Beaver Lodge. That's what it's called. It's called a lodge. I'm not completely dumb after all, am I? So anyway, I can go ahead and get rid of this here. And I'm pretty sure I won't need this or either of these anymore. I'm still probably gonna need, well, I might need those two. I don't know. I'm probably still gonna need some of this, but I know I don't need all of it. But so anyway, now I need to go and get some trees in. So I need to definitely make a few fallen trees, but I also need to make a few, you know, a few like still standing trees, because you know it still wouldn't really be much of a forest without still standing trees. So there we go. We have our little trees in and all that. So now what I need to go ahead and do is add in a few fallen trees, and so that means I would like to just try to add in something. I'm probably still gonna need that. I don't need this though. I'm probably gonna need that, but I will not need. I might need that, but I might need that too. I'm not very smart. I keep thinking I can get rid of certain things even though I can't. I don't want these stones though. I decided that I'm not going to grab these stones. They're not worth it. Alright, so let me just go ahead and get all of this back out. So I want this right here to look like, you know, it got chopped down. So then I'll have like a little bit of like a log kind of going down here. And then there'll be like kind of like some branches just poking off here. And there'll be like kind of like some leaves just kind of shattered across the ground. About like that. And then I need to obviously add in the little things. That way it looks like it actually cracked. And we'll do another one right over here. About like that there. And now I just want to go ahead and make like a wood pile, because you know they've been cutting wood, and it's like just for decoration. I feel like they wouldn't really have like a stock of wood or anything like that. I just want to do this for a little bit of extra decoration and detail. So something probably about like this here. Not that, and then about like that, and then maybe have it go up there, and then that, and I'm gonna need that shovel. So grab this, just put that out, and then do the same thing for here. And I'll just kind of add this around, maybe not put it that close to that. Just kind of add it around here and there, just for a little bit of extra detail. So about like that, maybe not put it there because it's too symmetrical. About like that, and then maybe add another one right up here. Now I know I'm going a little bit overboard with what seems to be campfires, but I feel like it would be an alright situation, considering the fact that, you know, say there's like a beaver area and all that. So, what do you think? I don't think it's half bad. So I think I could go ahead and clear all this stuff, because I'm pretty sure I don't need any of this anymore, because that got rid of most of the wood. I might actually, just for some extra detail, just build out a little bit, and then have like a, kind of like some floating logs here and there. So, something about like this here. I don't think it's too bad. I can go ahead and clear all of this now, grab the rest of the stuff out. So I need to go ahead and get the rest of this really fast. I'll put the beaver up there. And so now what I want to go ahead and do is add actually just a little bit more birch leaves into the water. Maybe not put it that close. So something about like this here. And I need a water bucket, because occasionally it likes to do that and it's very annoying. Haha, fixed you. So I just need to go ahead and add some of this right here into the water. Kind of like some like leaf debris or whatever you want to really call it. So I need to add in a few of this here and there. It's not really that big of a deal, but I don't know. I think it's just a little bit of detail that could probably be used. So maybe just adding a little bit of bushes and stuff here and there, so that way it looks more like a forest. So about like that. A little bit here and there. So about like this, and then I can go over here. I can just add in a little bit. I can't make it very tall. This is like the highest I can get it to be. But then also add in a few extra here and there. About like so. Same with this here. So there we go. We got these in. So we can go ahead and clear that and this. And now we can go ahead and get the rest of this stuff out. And there's actually something else I want to do. I want to grab this and grab this here. I forgot to really do this. So I'd like to just, would this work? I'd like to add in some cattails. No, I don't feel like that there'd be the best spot. Down right there would actually be probably pretty good. Yeah, down right there gets the edge of it. You know, because bone meal doesn't really work on coarse dirt or podzol, so you need to manually place it on one of those blocks. And I think the best thing that looks on it is ferns, because ferns are like tougher plants. They can survive on like tougher objects like that. So now I need to go ahead and just place some of this down as some aquatic decoration. So something about like that should be fine. Then we can get some dead bushes and also put them underwater, because you'll never know. So about like this here and that there. And we'll add in just one more right over here. So we are now done with all that. And there is actually one more thing I want to add in. I don't think the beavers in this... Beavers don't eat fish, do they? I don't believe that they do. I just like to add in some like cod as like extra decoration. So does this look good? I think it looks just fine. So let's go ahead and get in some cod first. So let's go ahead and put you in. We need to make sure we name tag them so that way they can, so that way we know for a fact they won't despawn or anything like that. So I reckon about like 4 cod, nah, not 4, about like 6, because you know we need to make sure like you can frequently see them and all that. So some about like this much, but considering that they're brown, let's go ahead and just get one more. So there we go. Now we can go ahead and get some beavers in. Let's put you up there, you're a little baby. We'll put another one right up here. We'll put another one right over here by the, I guess we can call this the construction site area. And we'll get another one and put it right up and over here. So we got 2 babies and 2 adults. And I do not like the way they swim in the water. It's kind of annoying. But look at that. They're alright. They don't look half bad. Do you think 4 beavers are fine? Or I think 1 more. Because these guys are a little bit smaller than I anticipated. So there we go. We got 5. Do you think 6 might be needed or just 5? I think 5 should be just fine. I mean, that's a pretty large lodge, though, so let's go ahead and get 6 of these. I don't really want... Sorry, you gotta die. There can't be any more than 2 babies. That's like a rule now. So there we go. We got 6, I think this is. I don't really completely know. 6 or 7, something like that. Yeah, there was the beavers. So, yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because that would really help me out. And catch you guys next time. Peace out.